So what is Fierce Purpose? So again, the 5 elements of health: physical health, nutritional health, mental health, spiritual health, and financial health. So I guess we can start with nutritional and physical health. So living physically healthy, taking care of the body that you've been given. You're only given one body, so you have to take care of it if you want to live a long life, not just a long life, but a quality life. I personally don't want to be 80, 90 years old and not be able to walk, not be able to take care of myself. All of those things, like, you have to look at the future. You have to look at more than just what you want right at this moment. If I want, a cookie, sure, one cookie, cool. A box of cookies, not so much. All of those things, it's gonna not just make you gain weight, because it's not just all about weight. Again, it's about, what is your pain level? Do you have issues with that? Will you even know that until you eliminate things and then add them back in? I've done paleo, I've done Whole30, I've done all of these different things to kind of be my own science experiment and determine, and I'm still determining different things that affect my physical body, my brain, because certain foods will affect your brain, whether you believe that or not. You have to pay attention to your body, and some people can eat grains and be fine. Some people can eat dairy and be fine. Some people cannot. You have to determine that for yourself. I can't tell you what works for you. You have to find that out. I can tell you what works for me. I'm still figuring that out sometimes. I know for me, if my nutrition is off, then my physical body will react. Mostly with pain. I actually have a back injury, and I pretty much have eliminated inflammatory foods, so grains, dairy, things like that. And when I add those back in, I actually have a lot more pain in my back and in my joints and my knee and things like that. So nutritional health can completely affect your physical health. It can also affect your mental health, which is also our next topic. So I'm never going to say that I'm an expert on any of this. Let's just make that clear right now. But I know for me personally, these are things that I've had to deal with and find out on my own. And I can tell you right now that if I'm eating too many things that are manufactured or, like grains, and again, grains, dairy, I've done paleo for a very long time, off and on. So I can tell when I add stuff back in, it really does affect my mood and different things like that. So talk about mental health, and emotional health kind of goes in with mental health, so we'll just include that. I've dealt with a lot of depression as well, and that is something that is very near and dear to my heart. It's very much affected my family. I've had a few family members commit suicide and things like that. I dealt with that stuff myself. And, everything that you do affects your mental health. So what you read, what you watch on TV, what you eat, who you surround yourself with, what you are willing to put yourself through. For example, I am single, and I absolutely love the Hallmark Channel. And I love all the Hallmark movies, and especially during the holidays, because, there's a new one every week. But there is only so much that I can actually watch before I start getting really, down on myself and depressed, and, why can't that happen to me, even though it's absolutely ridiculous and not realistic at all. But, it's all in how is it affecting your mental health. And then spiritual health. So whether you're a Christian or not, whether you agree with me or not, the only reason I'm sitting here is because of Jesus Christ. and what He has done in my life, and what He has delivered me from. So I will do my best to make sure that everything that I say is Christian based and is the truth from the Bible. That is my truth. That is the truth. Whether you believe it or not, I hope that you still follow me, and I hope that you still are inspired and still get things out of what I say. But I will tell you right now, I will always be honest with you guys, and that is a huge part of my life, and I can't just leave it out. You can't, in my opinion, you can't have a purpose without Jesus. So whatever you believe, I hope that you know this. Jesus loves you. If you were the only person on the earth, He would have died for you as well. There's no doubt in my mind of God's existence. It's my passion in life that everyone would experience the love of God the way that I have. And I can't make that happen for you, but I can share my experiences. And I hope that even with that you will still follow me. I hope that I can still inspire you in other ways, and hopefully in that way. And, if not, take it with a grain of salt. And I hope that someday you do find Christ, because there is no purpose, there is no life without Christ. So, and then financial health. 2-3 years ago, I had $30,000 in debt, roughly $30,000 to $35,000 in debt. And I'm just now getting to the point where I feel like I can breathe. And anyone who has any kind of debt, student loans, credit card debt, whatever it might be, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. Like, it's not something that you're necessarily proud of. It's not something, especially for me, like, it wasn't student loans, which are completely, in some people's minds, acceptable. It wasn't a house, whatever. It was almost all, a little bit of it was student loans, but almost all of it was credit card debt. And, which emotional spending, emotional eating, all of those things, again, everything intertwines. Mental health, physical health, financial health. If you're not healthy, you can't pursue your passion. You cannot pursue what God's purpose is for you. And to me, that's infuriating sometimes, because quite honestly, like, I get mad at myself because I have a lot of what we call stupid debt. But that's okay, because the things that I've learned from that have been stuff I can't learn. You can't learn from school. If you're looking for a great resource, I've been through Financial Peace University several times. I'm a slow learner sometimes. So Financial Peace University, DaveRamsey.com. Check it out. Absolutely 100% worth it. Find a place. The website has different locations for it. But definitely find a place where you can get hooked up with that program, because it is life-changing. Whether you have debt or not, it's not just about getting out of debt. It's about being financially free, and setting yourself up to succeed in life. Setting yourself up to affect not just yourself, but your children's children. So your generations past you. It's beyond worth it. I recommend it to anyone. So check that out, for sure. So that's just kind of an overview again of like what we'll talk about and kind of some more details in it. I hope I didn't ramble too much. So go live your life fiercely, and I'll catch you guys later.